What's good, YouTube? Sensational Cyrus here, and I'm back with another Tom Clancy's The Division Vendor Reset video. We're here for February 25th, 2022's Vendor Reset. So let's get right into this to see what we got good for this week. For our first gear items, head over to the meat locker. Here the weapons vendor has a tyrant suppressor. For our next gear items, head over to the base of operations. Here the advanced weaponry vendor has a military RPK 74M. Also here we got a small grip. And also here we got a 5.52 hollow sight. For our next gear items, we're still at the base of operations. Head over to the special blueprints vendor, and here we got a G36C. Next here we got an operator mask with the talent enduring. Also here we got an operator pack with the talent specialized. Also here we got an extended magazine. For our next gear items, we're still at the base of operations. Head over to the special blueprints vendor, and here we got a firearms knee pad blueprint with a gear score of 256. Next here we have an electronics gloves blueprint with a gear score of 256. Also here we got an EXP holographic side tan blueprint with a power level 34. Also here we got a small laser pointer blueprint with a power level 34. For our next gear items, head over to the cavern. Here the gear vendor has a prototype stamina mod with 265 stamina and 1% critical hit chance. For our next gear items, head over to Kerman's Station. Here the weapons vendor has an M249B. And also here we got an SR7 suppressor. For our next gear items, head over to Camp Clinton. Here the special equipment vendor has a pecan if you like to run this weapon. Next here we got a Cassidy. Next here we got a Spec Ops mask with the talent rehabilitated. Also here we got a gunslinger vest with the talent reckless. Next here we have a tactical pack with the talent relentless. Next here we got a prototype performance mod with 4.50% ballistic shield damage resilience. Also here we got an extended magazine. Next here we got a vertical grip FDE. For our next gear items, we're still at Camp Clinton. Head over to the special blueprints vendor, and here we got a classic M44 carbine blueprint with a gear score of 256. Next here we got a stamina knee pads blueprint with a gear score of 256. Also here we got a vertical grip forest green blueprint with a power level 34. And also here we got an angle grip red blueprint with a power level 34. For our next gear items, head over to West 31st Street checkpoint. Here the Dark Zone vendor has a prototype performance mod with 4% turret damage. For our next gear items, head over to West 34th Street checkpoint. Here the Dark Zone vendor has a prototype firearms mod with 265 firearms and 3,160 skill power. And also here we got a loud vent brake. For our next gear items, head over to West 42nd Street checkpoint. Here the Dark Zone vendor has a classic M60. Next here we got some operator gloves with the talent Savage. For our next gear items, head over to East 64th Street checkpoint. Here the Dark Zone gear mod vendor has a prototype performance mod with 7.50% Seeker Mine explosion radius. For our next gear items, head over to East 53rd Street checkpoint. Here the Dark Zone vendor has a black market SASG-12S. Next here we got an operator vest with a talent rapid. And also here we got a prototype performance mod with 7.50% ballistic shield health. For our next gear items, head over to East 31st Street checkpoint. Here the Dark Zone vendor has a 5.52 hollow sight. For our next gear items, head over to the 5th Ave checkpoint. Here the Dark Zone vendor has a Spec Ops mask with the talent refreshed. And also here we got a prototype performance mod with 5% first aid self-heal. For our next gear items, head over to DZ2 safe room. Here the Dark Zone gear vendor has a Spec Ops mask with the talent enduring. Next here we got a Spec Ops armor with the talent vigorous. Also here we got a tactical pack with the talent inventive. For our next gear items, head over to DZ5 safe room. Here the Dark Zone weapon mod vendor has an extended magazine. Next here we got a large suppressor FDE. For our next gear items, head over to DZ9 safe room. Here the Dark Zone weapon mod vendor has an Omega rifle suppressor. Alright everybody, that's it for our Tom Clancy's The Division Vendor Reset video for February 25th, 2022's Vendor Reset. Hope everybody tuned into it, found them something that they needed. Smash on that sub and like button, y'all. Appreciate that support, and I'll see y'all with the next one. Take care, peace.